puzzle, short, broad, yes, precise, yes, intentional, retry, yes, projected, projected, mild, mild, I don't know what that is, spelling, shading, Iterius, office, yes, okay. Okay. So the website troubleshooting will document certain procedures. EDUR, CEDUR. Okay. An election winner is determined when the votes of one candidate outnumber the votes of one other candidate. Building infrastructure maintenance building infrastructure maintenance is EDMs, EAS, closest challenge. Okay. As they approached Venus Canyon, they were struck by its gigantic size. Gigantic size. They propose an unsuitable for target audience, even though it's an IDEA ideal solution for some time. The fisherman began to dash up the side into the fisherman began to dash up the side to prevent any more leaks. I have no idea. The shelves has to be installed vertically. Okay. Yeah, having a hearty meal always seems to energize me for the rest. Energize me for the rest of the day. Okay. The dash of impress the invention of impress revolutionize the dissemination of knowledge. Okay.
My artistic journey began when I was young.
Began when I was young. Okay, let's hear it again.
My artistic journey began when I was young.
Artistic journey began when I was young. This time.
My artistic journey began when I was young.
Okay. Moreover, new forms of shared experiences would emerge to replace music's social function. Moreover, new forms of shared experiences could emerge to replace music's social function.
Successful relationships require effective communication.
Relationships require effective communication.
Successful relationships require effective communication.
It should be. So, data entry bookkeeping. Accounting is a process of recording financial transactions. The double entry bookkeeping. Bookkeeping KEPNG system in the dash and the most common string is the most common method of count ACCOUNTING under this system. Under this system, each oops each financial transaction is recorded recorded in at least each financial transaction is recorded in at least two different accounts. ACCOUNTS. For example, when a company buys office supplies on credit, the transaction will be recorded as both asset and an expense. I think that should be good. Bookkeeping, and most each this got it at two different accounts. For example, when a company okay.
They received praise for their good behavior. They received praise for their good behavior. They received praise for their good behavior.
I've been working on my application and trying to make it as strong as possible. I've been working on my application and trying to make it as strong as possible.
Despite graduating years ago, he still has access to his university email account.
Let's hear it again.
Despite graduating years ago, he still has access to his university email account. Despite graduating years ago, he still has access to his university email account.
Right. Modern methods of construction offer benefits such as increased strength and durability. Modern methods of construction offer benefits such as increased strength and durability.
Their first day at work was successful. Their first day at work was successful.
Successful.
Their first day at work was successful.
Nutrients carried by floods fertilize the soil, providing essential elements for plants to grow. Nutrients carried by floods fertilize the soil, providing essential elements for plants to grow.
I felt very sorry that I had put them to so much trouble. I felt very sorry that I had put them to so much trouble. I felt very sorry that I had put them to so much trouble.
So, put them to so much trouble. Put them to so much trouble. Why? Okay. Expert in high precision machine coding. Right. Let's do this. Since then, we have renowned renowned as makers of precision machines. Makers of precision machine tools, precision machine tools, Chinese. Since when technology where our focuses. Since then, we have become renowned makers of precision machine tools and as pioneers in technology. While our focus is still on manufacturing machine tools, our product line has expanded to include a wider range of high-performance equipment and services, VICES, for a variety of application in application CATIONS and patients and recent years. Since then, we have become renowned as makers of precision machine tools and as pioneers in technology. Excuse me. While our focus is still on manufacturing machines tools, our product line has expanded to include platforms, equipment, and services for a variety of applications in recent years. Okay.
The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process.
Use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process.
The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process.
Okay.
The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process.
Among the numerous benefits, bicycles are incredibly cost-effective and economically advantageous both for individuals and city installation. Among the numerous benefits, bicycles are incredibly cost-effective and economically advantageous both for individuals and city infrastructure.
I expected green lawns and quiet streets in the suburbs. I expected green lawns and quiet streets in the suburbs. I expected green lawns and quiet streets in the suburbs.
Okay, expected green lawns and quiet streets in the suburbs. Okay, let's get my curiosity. Okay. The cabinet at the end of the hall is always full of strange things. You can find old medicine strange solutions, also solutions, and old socks. Solutions, old socks, and shampoo. Lotions, lotions, shampoos, shampoo, shampoo. I don't think anybody, anyone has cleaned a movie and out, oops, out in years. You can find old medicine, strange lotions, uh, and old socks and shampoos. Okay. During a redox reaction, some atoms gain electrons while others lose electrons. During a redox reaction, some atoms gain electrons while others lose electrons.
You are a school teacher, aren't you? You are a school teacher, aren't you?
Okay, so this should be this stuff here. You are school teacher, aren't you? School teacher, aren't you? That's perfect. Okay, let's move into reading. Over the past two decades, technological development has paved way um, has followed way to technology development has dash way communication, way number of way technology development has carried given way to the number of changes in communication. Fast passing communication and technology. Communication, communication, dash technology, communication, and information technology. These changes have fundamentally altered the dash we connect with each other. The way we connect with each other with the natural dash and natural surrounding with the natural surroundings and dash information and with information. One of the most profound changes has been rising in cloud computing, which has transformed um, how we communicate, access information, and consume media. Social media has arguably being the single most significant factor encouraging and enabling these changes. Okay, over the past 2 decades, technological development has given way to a number of approaching information technology. Information technology. These changes have fundamentally altered the way we connect with each other, with the natural surrounding, and with the information. This transfer, how we communicate, access information, and consume data. Okay. Okay. So for the first one, actually grading these and making changes. Uh, um, yeah, yeah, there's an area of wireless television mobile devices. Also, those are accessing the network from mobile devices. Telephones and cellular phones are most common. So, turn on the mobile device and phones. I think it should be this one. Because social media, so it is ending with social media, more popular social media, so connecting back to this one, and it has the mobile devices, so which is connected to this idea. So yeah, it should be this one. Okay. For this one, click and drag. What time period the article is the article focused on? The past 2 decades. It should be all the past 2 decades. Hey, okay. What is the most important factor in encouraging and enabling changes in communication? Is it even so it should be social media. Social media. The factor in encouraging changes. Okay, I think it should be this one. Oh, changes. Okay, for this one, the study found that young people often engaged in revolution that no, yes, it should be this one. Okay. Best title. Best title should be believed cell phone messaging. Cell phones are really convenient. The group too. I think it should be this one. Yes. Okay. Continue. The Brenda both teaching assistants for the professional introduction to international relations class this semester. A bit overwhelming, especially since you have other classes of your own to worry about.
Hey, are you enjoying being a TA this semester?
See, so I use different textbook. That's all. Okay.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like I'm barely keeping up with all the grading and class preparation.
Class preparation. Yeah, that the other classes that I'm looking that I didn't want to worry about. But it must be really difficult to travel off the streets. Yeah. It's hard when there are so many students and they all need our help. It's true. You know, worse if we had to grade them every day. What do you think of the classes so far? Well, that we have classes that. Okay, I think it should be this one, but let's find out. Yep,
Exactly. It's been pretty challenging so far.
that's all. Right. Well, at least we are in this together. Maybe we can help each other. I think it should be this one. I think this or this, but more likely this. Let's see. Yep.
That sounds like a great idea. Maybe we can trade off grading assignments or something like that.
Definitely. That's That's true. That's yeah, that sounds good. We can also try to get ahead of some of the lesson planning so we're not scrambled at last minute. Think that should be it. Yeah, that can be really tough because okay, I mean either. Okay. Since it's going to be bad sense, definitely. Also a lot of work outside. I think it should be this one.
That's a great idea. We should definitely try to get ahead as much as possible. Thanks for the help.
This is fine. Thank you. So she started, right? Oh, no problem. Thanks for brainstorming with me. Okay. Um, yeah, so the workload is overwhelming. Um, 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 right. So we're talking about arranging the team semester. No, it's fine. Teaching assistants. Okay, let's begin. I've read through all of this. Um, the last time I hear of something challenging. Okay. This was the last time that you got something challenging. Something that challenged you. What did you do? Um, okay. Um, Mhm. How challenging challenging experience of develop your ability to adapt to the situation. Okay. Experience. Okay.
Why do you think some people are interested in celebrities? Why do you think some people are interested in celebrities?
I feel that lots of people are fascinated by celebrities because of their personality and their aura. So, by personality, what I mean is the way how they take care of themselves in order to look the way how they are. Something that really let people think or follow these celebrities are the kind of the lifestyle that they live. So by lifestyle, what I mean is doing the things that other peoples are not doing. They take really good care of themselves. By that, I mean having a great diet, following a proper gym routine to keep themselves lean and good looking. These kind of things really make people think, make people actually follow these celebrities. Lastly, I also feel that the kind of the clothings that celebrities wear are also something that might appeal to the normal people. Okay, so there's this guy. Okay, so this is a person. Okay. Looking at this image, we see a close-up shot focusing on a person who is interacting with what appears to be a tomato plant. We only see a portion of him, primarily his arm and his hands, as he's reaching to the green tomato. The person is wearing a green shirt which stands out against the leafy background. The image is quite lush with lots of green foliage. And we can see several tomatoes growing. Noticeably, some of the tomatoes are still green, indicating that they are not yet ripe. Looking at the plant, it also feels that the plant is in a healthy stage of growth. Overall, the image conveys a sense of someone actively involved in gardening. Okay. Let me get that here recently. Okay. Recently, I gave a gift to my younger sister. It was a set of art supplies, including a high quality sketchbook and a variety of colored pencils. I gave her this gift for her 16th birthday. She has always been very creative and loves to draw and paint. Giving her this gift made me feel really happy. Seeing her face light up when she opened it was very rewarding. I chose to give her this particular gift because I wanted to encourage her passion for art. Also, I know that she has been a little stressed with school lately, and I hope that having some new art supplies would give her a way to relax. Ultimately, it felt great to support her interests and also to see her genuinely happy. Okay, let's move on. Acknowledging your knowledge. Let's see, right. Acquiring new knowledge and skill doesn't always happen quickly. I think. Um, you think the patience is the key when it comes to learning, or okay, let's begin. Mhm. What is Um, um, the place that I feel most connected to is, without a doubt, my grandmother's garden. It's not a grand or a big garden, but slightly wild patch of land behind her old farmhouse. It might seem simple, but it holds a depth of meaning for me that no other place can replicate. The garden is important to me for multiple reasons. Firstly, it is a living link to my childhood. Every summer, my family would gather at my grandmother's place, and the garden was our playground. Secondly, the garden represents a connection to my grandmother. She taught me about the cycle of life, the patience required for growth, and simple beauty of growing plants. Even now, when I visit, we spend hours together planting and simply enjoying the complete process. Some of my favorite memories of this place are tied to specific experiences. I remember the smell of the soil after the summer rain, the taste of freshly picked strawberries, and the sound of buzzing bees. One particular memory stands out. I was about 10 years of age, and my grandmother and I spent an entire afternoon building a scarecrow. We used the old cloths, we used different kind of vegetables, and we also painted a pumpkin to make it look scarier. That day, I learned the joy of creating something together. Okay. Okay. 155. All right. Thank you everyone for watching the video.